Hi y'all, welcome back to A Kim of All Trades. If you want to see how I made this Crescent Moon Dreamcatcher, stay tuned. To get this DIY started, you're going to need some floral picks of your choice, 2 of the bamboo wreaths that you can buy from the Dollar Tree, some jute twine. I also purchased this from the Dollar Tree. Some of the Spanish moss that you can purchase from the Dollar Tree. You'll also need a geostone and some crystal-like stones that you can purchase at most craft stores like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I also use some of the clear jewelry string that you can purchase at Walmart. I start by cutting one of the bamboo wreaths apart to make the crescent moon shape. I try to keep one of the sides of the wreath binded with the string that's already on the wreath, but if it becomes too loose for your liking, you can always use some of the jute twine and bind it back together. After I get that first bamboo wreath apart, I take the second bamboo wreath and I cut it completely in half. I take half of the wreath that I just split and I add it to the wreath that I previously cut into the crescent moon, making it into a crescent shape and securing it together with some jute twine. This is the shape you're trying to achieve by putting those pieces together. Next, I take some of the jute twine and I'm going to form like a web with it. I'm making this wreath for the first time. I've never made a wreath like this before, so bear with me. I have no rhyme or reason in what I'm doing, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here in the video and get the gist of how I created it. One thing I do want to add, in tying this string, make sure it's very taut and tight so that the string will not be loose and baggy, or I don't really know how to describe it. You don't want the strings to be loose so that they don't look like a web. When you get done tying your web, make sure you cut any stray strings that are left over from it. You don't want these to be hanging around and showing when you display your wreath. Next, you'll come in with your Spanish moss, and you're going to be adhering this with some hot glue. Once I have the Spanish moss the way that I want it, I come in with my flowers and I arrange them first, and once I'm happy with the way that they look, I come in with my hot glue and glue them down. On some of these flowers, I did glue the actual stem of the flower to the leaf so that it wouldn't be coming apart once I got it glued to the wreath. Once I get all the flowers on the wreath the way that I want them, I come back in with my geode stone and I hang it from the top part of the moon. Next, I'll come in with those crystal-like beads that I got from Walmart, and I'll hang them from the bottom. One thing I forgot to add, the geode stone was a pendant, so I looped some jute twine through the top of it and just attached it to the wreath like that. For the crystal-like beads, I had to string those on some clear jewelry string, and then I just tied those onto the wreath with that. In places where it was hard for me to feed that jewelry string through, I took my scissors and I held an opening, and then I just fed the string through it that way. That really did make it a lot easier. I hope that makes sense. And here's the final product. I hope you've enjoyed watching me create this Crescent Moon Dreamcatcher. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Who's planning on recreating this Crescent Moon Dreamcatcher? If you are, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. And ring the bell so that you're notified each time I upload a new video. Well, y'all, as always, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.